Hi guys, welcome back. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and liking all that good stuff. So Kanye West and his so-called wife Bianca's scandalous stunt on the Grammy Awards red carpet may have cost him a $20 million international concert deal. Kanye was a guest at the Grammys and he told the organizers beforehand he wanted to walk the red carpet, but the organizers were caught off guard by Bianca's dress, if you want to call it that, because they had no idea what she was going to be wearing. So Bianca showed up wearing a black fur coat. She removed her coat to expose her see-through dress without a bra or underwear. And then they left the event right after the red carpet walk and were pictured getting into a waiting limo. So Kanye may have to pay a fee. A source said right now the Grammys are seriously looking into slapping Kanye with a fine. Kanye had signed a deal to perform twice at the Tokyo Dome in May. But after all of this at the Grammys red carpet with Bianca's nude antics, the bosses financing the events are strongly reconsidering. The investors in Japan who are backing the concerts are extremely upset by this. It is highly likely that they will pull the funding for the shows. A source said Kanye is just effing up every opportunity that comes to him. The stunt was creepy beyond belief and has been greeted with horror in Japan. Japan is having a cultural awakening about women's rights, and the Me Too movement is really strong here. What he did is being seen as an act of coercive control, which is utterly unacceptable. He has completely culturally misjudged Japan. He has greatly misjudged the tolerance of the Japanese people towards these activities. He's just not welcome anymore. This will be a big blow for him because he has been living in a hotel in Tokyo for around a year now, almost full time. And I guess he did not see this coming. Okay, so here's a little background on Bianca. She is from Melbourne, Australia. Her father, Leo, is a convicted criminal who served time in prison for heroin offenses as well as possessing a firearm. His brother, Bianca's uncle, Bianca Censori, was a notorious gangland killer, dubbed Melbourne's Al Capone, who was giving a life sentence for M-wording people. After graduating from college in Australia and briefly running a jewelry design business, she got a job as an architectural designer at Yeezys in the US. 2 years later, shortly after finalizing his divorce from Kim Kardashian, he and Bianca were married in a private ceremony. No marriage certificate have been filed, so they are not legally married. They are not married. Okay, it's wild how planned out this whole stunt was. He told the Grammys organizers ahead of time that he wanted to walk the red carpet. So this wasn't just some random thing. It was calculated, okay? And honestly, both of them look like they stink, don't they? Look at them. They look like they stink. Don't they look like they stink? Ugh. And what kind of man would willingly humiliate his so-called wife like that? It really makes me think Kanye has a deep hatred for women, especially white women. He surrounds himself with them, but it's like he actually despises them. His last decent, real relationship was with Alexis. I forgot her last name. And ever since then, it's just been a downward spiral. I don't know exactly what the industry did to him, but it seems like this is some kind of twisted payback. Like, he's saying, I'm going to take your women, degrade them, and pimp them out. Look at his history. He's never been with a respected woman. He married a porn star, Kim Kardashian, right? Someone who's been passed around by D-list black celebrities and athletes, and now he's with Bianca, who he's clearly mentally abusing. And I don't think this whole situation is as simple as it looks. There's more to it. Bianca, with her shady family background, might be connected to someone powerful. This could be Kanye's way of sending a message to those people, like a warning. Like, don't mess with me. Play with me if you want, because otherwise, why has he been parading these women around half naked for the past 2 years? It's like he's the pimp and she's the whore. And remember in 2023 when he was on that water taxi with his pants down? Oh, it was so disgusting. The back of his yuck. And Bianca was crouched between his legs in public with tons of people around. That was not an accident. He genuinely hates these women and treats them accordingly. But I have a feeling Kanye is going to lose this game. He thinks he's always the smartest person in the room, calls himself a genius, but the people he's up against, they are playing an even bigger game, and they are very patient. Let me say this. These industries don't just let people move freely, right? They put certain people around you, people you think you just happen to meet at an event, but really, they were sent on a mission to get close to you, keep tabs, to spy on what you're doing and slowly drain you of your money. It's a dirty game. Look, sometimes it's the publicist introducing a family member or a friend of a friend who's actually part of the setup. They keep it all in the circle. That's why when you see groupies at parties, you think they're groupies, but a lot of them are there for a reason, okay? When a celebrity suddenly starts dating some unknown person, best believe that person is connected to someone in their inner circle, whether they realize it or not. Peep game. It's all a game. They want you to think that if they're not dating another celebrity, then the person they're with is just some random, regular person. But that's not the case. That's not the case. It's all about creating the illusion that you, as a fan, might have a chance with them. It keeps you engaged, keeps you hooked, but the truth is, they are never actually going to date a real random person. They're not. The things they are involved in, the people who's really in charge won't allow it, okay? Think about it. Whenever they break up with one of these so-called unknowns, that person never spills anything truly damaging. Sure, they might share some things, but it's never the kind of tea that would completely turn the public against them. There's a difference between secrets and secrets, okay? So why take the risk of being with a regular person who could expose everything when they can stick to someone already in the industry, already groomed for that world? And I'm not talking about the usual Hollywood scandals, the Hollywood tea, like who's sleeping with who's gay, I mean the real stuff, the stuff that people are not talking about. Like, let's just say it's a reason why these celebs are helping push this specific agenda. Transformers? Wink, wink. I've wondered for years, who's going to be the big celeb that they are going to have publicly come out and claim their true gender? To really help drive that agenda. Will they? They're going to have to desensitize the public to this demonic agenda. Anytime you see them go hard for something, always ask yourself why. Always think critically. Why? Why are they going so hard? What is it to them? Okay, it's so deep, you guys. It's so deep. So back to Kanye. Will Bianca be the one to help take him down? Probably. Either way, Kanye is going down soon. It just doesn't make any sense. He's parading this woman around naked for 2 years now. They're not married, okay? They're not married. There's no marriage license. And she be naked, topless, bottomless. One time she only had a pantyhose on, a see-through pantyhose. I don't get it. And he want us to think that's his wife. What man do you know would parade his wife around like that? So Kanye hates women. He hates white women. The man he deals with, he hates them. As I said, it's like payback. I'm gonna take these women since these men are powerful. They are in charge. So it's like, yeah, let me take your women. Let me pimp her out. Let me degrade her. I don't know. It's like a message. It's like something is going on. Don't you guys don't see that? Like, is it just me? Is it just me who sees like something is going on with Kanye and this whole parading this lady around? Because look, when he was with the porn star Kim Kardashian, he always had a problem with her doing, being nude and all these things. So he's a hypocrite. He contradicts himself because now with this woman, Bianca, and he's just like pimping her. So who is she related to? Who is she connected to that Kanye is using these women to humiliate? It's just, I don't know, just it's like he's pimping her. Like he's passed her around. He's still passing her around to certain people. Maybe this is just a reminder every day. The people who knows like it's code word. It's some coding going on. Because there's no way a man would parade his women around like that. This women be naked. I mean naked. Fake boobs out. No bottom, no top. And one time he was at the movies with his kids. His kids were there. And she was naked in public. And the kids were there at the movies. That is, I don't know. Something is not right. So yeah, he hates women and he goes after whorish women. So, and if you believe the rumors that's been out about Kanye being a homosexual, then it makes sense why he goes after whorish women and he treats them like, like he's the pimp. And yeah, so it's a mess. You guys, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.